Okay, this Propfirm offers you with a zero commission account, or you can go with a raw spread. Their execution is one of the top notch level in the entire industry, making it suitable for any kind of trading style. They are one of the best Propfirm, having over 300,000 traders, which is phenomenal. And if you see the Trustpilot as well, they are one of the most reviewed Propfirm in the Trustpilot as well. From our community as well, more than 100 traders have joined this Propfirm and have very positive feedback from them. Namaskar all traders, and welcome to the series of Alpha Capital Group, in which I'm explaining all their available funding programs along with their pros and cons and the rules that is not very visible on the website, which you will only experience once you get the account. They offer 3 type of funding program: 1-step challenge, 2-step challenge, and 3-step challenge. So in this video, we'll be discussing about 1-step program. Let's quickly look into the challenge and discuss about the most important rules of this program. Since it is 1-step challenge, you have to pass one challenge. There will be only one challenge, one phase will be there, and once you pass, after that you will receive a simulated funded account. The profit target out here for that challenge is 10%, and the maximum drawdown is 6%. It is a trailing type of drawdown, which is of course not good for the traders, and it trails until it reaches to the initial balance and it locks there. So if you make a $2,000 profit, your maximum loss as well level, that will also trail by 2,000. So that's how it will trail until your maximum loss level reach to the initial balance. So it's a kind of trailing drawdown, which is not good for traders. Next is, like, if you check the risk to reward expectation. Now this is not a rule or something, it's just a mathematical figure, that is the ratio that we take out in order to compare the challenge program one with another. So if you check out here, the ratio is 6 is the maximum loss that they are allowing, and the 10 is the profit target that they are giving. Now if you see out here, 1:1.66 it is coming. Now industry standard is approximately 1:1.5. so the higher the ratio, tougher the challenge will be. Now just understand out here, this challenge is not going to be easy, and moreover they have a trailing drawdown as well out here. Now next, if you see maximum daily drawdown, it's 4%. Now this 4% is calculated based on the higher of equity or balance at the starting of the day. Minimum trading day is 1 day, and there is no maximum time limit for this challenge. And these are the available account size, and these are the fees. And please be noted, fees are non-refundable. And if you see the pricing, it's quite competitive, and they don't give the refund of the fees that you have paid, whereas other Propfirms give the refund once you pass the challenge, or like when you are taking the first payout. However, this Propfirm gives you a performance bonus once you are taking, when you are taking the 4th payout. At the time, they give you a performance bonus of 0.25% of your account size. So that is the performance bonus that they give, and they don't give the refund. Now once you pass the challenge, you receive a funded stage. You go to the funded stage and you receive a simulated funded account, and all the risk parameters like maximum drawdown, maximum daily drawdown will be same. You will get a profit share of 80% on that, whatever the profit that you have generated. Payout is on demand. You can request payout whenever you want. It's on demand on this challenge account, which is very great. You can request for payout 7 times a week, provided like you meet these 2 conditions. The condition is, first condition is you have to adhere to the 50% daily consistency rule. That is the consistency rule that they have. Now the consistency rule is, this rule states that at no single trading day, in no single trading day, your total generated profit, out of that, like 50%, it should not be more than a 50%. This rule states that no single trading day should account for more than 50% of the total generated profits. So that is the thing out here, and it is not applicable during the challenge stage. It is only applicable during the funded stage. Now the condition number 2 is you have to have a minimum of 2% of profits in your account. Then you can request for payout. So like you can request the payout on demand if you meet these 2 conditions. These are the 2 conditions. Now this, as you know, like they have a trailing drawdown out here in this account. Now what will happen when you make the profit? Say for example, you made some profit, and when you try to withdraw all the profits, you will left with no maximum loss. If say for example you have a 100k account, you made $6,000 profit. Now currently your maximum loss is at 100,000, right? Now if you withdraw entire 6,000, you will left with nothing to lose. So like you won't be able to trade that. So you have to think about how much you want to keep for the maximum loss and how much you want to withdraw. You have to keep the buffer in case of for your maximum loss. So that is the thing out here. So this trailing drawdown is not at all good for the traders. Okay, now let's look into some important points and frequently asked questions related to one-step program. First is leverage that you get out here is 1:30. Weekend holding is allowed out here, and the news trading is not allowed during your this funded stage. During your challenge stage, it is allowed. In your funded stage, you cannot trade the news within like 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after the news, after the high impact news. That is the 10-minute time frame, 10-minute window is there. In between that, you cannot execute or close any given trade, close any trade between that time. Third number of point is maximum lot size rule is there. Now this is something, like in case if you breach this rule for the first time, they will deduct the profit on the trade that you have taken by breaching this rule. And if you do it for the second time, then they can deactivate your account, they will suspend your account. So these are the maximum lots that you can open at any given time. Like that is the maximum lot exposure you have to have in across all the pairs or across all the instruments. So this is the maximum lot size rule. Now scaling plan, if you see, they don't have any scaling plan on one-step program on this Alpha Capital Group. So that's all. Now if you look at the team behind the Alpha Capital Group, they are not someone from YouTube or any social media influencers. They are the people having a decades of experience in financial market, who knows ins and out about the regulation in financial market and knows how to run a business in this field. Having a strong and reliable team is very, very important for the trader, because nobody wants to hanging around after investing the money in a Propfirm, as their Propfirm got shut down due to some ignorant reasons. The broker that they use out here is ACG Market. It's their own broker and a third-party FSA-regulated broker. They provide MT5 as a trading platform. You can use CTrader as well, DX Trade as well. They have a very great execution, best execution, one of the best execution I would say. They offer a raw spread account, or you can go with a no commission account. Now while purchasing the account, you get an option to choose whether you want to go with the raw spread or no commission. I would recommend from my personal suggestion that I would recommend you to go with the raw spread. It's very good for the active traders. Next is the instruments that they provide is forex, indices and commodities. In case if you want to check out with their condition, spread, commission and everything, how is their execution and all, I would request you to kindly go and try their free trial option that they have, which you can try and check out with their conditions. Now let's talk about the KYC thing, which is which was a big problem in the middle of this year, because many people were complaining that their KYC got rejected. So in order to do the KYC out here, you need a government issued ID. After successfully passing your challenge, only you have to do the KYC. So at that time, you have to provide one valid ID, such as driver's license, passport, or any national ID that is required. Now out here, you have to click the photo of the real original physical document, not some laminated, not some printed, or not a digital copy. You have to provide them with the physical document, real original document. Next is you need to take a selfie at that point of time. Now it's important that out here, when you are doing the KYC, you have to do yourself. You cannot take the help of anyone. You have to do all the process by yourself. You can watch some YouTubes how to do the KYC, but while at the time of doing, you have to do it yourself. And in case if you are using the VPS or VPN, that is not allowed out here. So while doing the KYC, make sure you are using your own normal network, not the virtual private server or virtual private network. Please do not use that. That is the condition for their KYC. And in case I have seen many traders they use their credit card of their friends or any family members while purchasing the account, and once they pass the account, they need to do the KYC. At that time, their name doesn't match with the account. So that's why that becomes the problematic out here. So please do not use a third party payment method. Try to use your own card. In case if you are using the crypto, there is no issue, but in case if you are using the card, make sure that card name is matching with your name. Alright trader, that's all about the one-step challenge program of Alpha Capital Group. Make sure to check out the description for the latest promotion and discount coupon. Make sure to take the advantage of that. See you in the next video in which I'll explain two-step program of Alpha Capital Group. Thank you.